You're you're the first here.
Oh,
Looks like we
how
got some
fun.
other people going to jump on here in a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this in the car so that I can be there on time.
I'm okay with that.
Right.
Get you here. Get you here. We'll give everyone a minute longer because this is new and different for everyone. But hopefully we'll even get some non-new agents joining us. Invited a whole bunch too. So we will dive into that. So, Callie, good morning. Sam just texted that he's hopping on, so we'll just give it a minute longer and then we'll jump in. Should be a good one today. Or we just get going. Everyone else is late. Screw them, right? Screw them. Okay, well, I have some here. Let me just share my screen. I have some things for you. If you can see the chat market, right? We're Market Mondays here. So, uh, I have a couple of rapid stats here that I pulled from the MLS that I look at often, and one new one that I created today. So, as we're looking at this, listing wise, we are about the same right now. Let's see, we ended January with 10,000 771 with 10,905. If we look at last year, I mean, we're 1,000 more than that, about 500 more. Or, oh no, we're way higher than January 2025. But like 900 more listings than February this at this time last year. So we are trickling up number of listings as you see here. So 10,905, which is probably affecting these other few, right? If we look at days on market, we're at 82. Last month we were at 78. If you look at the same time last year, 69, and then we popped up to 73 for February. So you have longer on the market. This is going to affect all the listings, all of your conversations that you're having, more days on market. This is the one that I thought was the most interesting out of all of them that I track, is this list to sold, right? So on average in January, whatever a house was listed for, it sold 5% lower. This is the original list price. So this doesn't, if you lowered your price, it's taking that into effect. If we look back last year, they were 96. So we're just trickling down. It looks like it popped up here a little bit in February. We'll see how that kind of holds up. But so if you see a home on the market on day one, statistically, we are 5% below that is what it's going to sell for. And then real quick, just average sold price. You look at January, we're at 505. The same time last year, we were at 499. So about 1% appreciation in the last 12 months, even though we've kind of been up and down all over the place. Looks like February's looking good so far. So, let's chat on this for a second. With some of this information, what should you be having the conversation of? If someone says, "What's the market like?" What should that be looking like to you in your conversations?
I'll go.
Balanced?
Sorry.
I was waiting to see who would be uncomfortable the longest. Let's see, Kira, you're still off mute. What do you got? How's the market?
balanced, but longer days on market. So expect longer days on market.
Yeah, going to be a little bit longer to sell. Let's see, Jordana, you were going to say something too.
Well, I was just gonna say I think it's important to, sorry, I'm eating. It's important to tell, like, prep your sellers for that. Like, it's okay if you don't get an offer in the first week. Like, we're not in that market anymore. But I also think that 5% thing is really interesting. It makes me wonder, do we just need to price 5% below, or then will it even go below than that? Like, I don't know. It's just good for thought.
Yeah, yeah, it's either like everyone thinks that the market's appreciating type of an idea, so they're pricing a little on the high end and then need to come up, or maybe we're all just too optimistic and we're pricing high and we need to be pricing lower. But so that might be a conversation. If someone's numbers are really tight and they're like, "Ooh, I need to get this like 500 or we can't sell." You know what? They're probably 5% too high right now, and that might not be what they can do. As you're pulling a CMA, you should probably build in that 5% gap of we might be wrong by 5% and bring that down. And that did not include concessions or anything like that. So that would be an interesting stat to look into. But yeah, 5% from your original list price to sold. Now, is that is also very laggy, right? Because if we look, we're 82 days on market, and then there's a 30-day closing period. So that's homes that were listed like 110 days ago were 5% off, right? If you think of that, when they first listed, they were 5% off. So that will tweak and change here. That was like going into the fall and winter. And so now, as we're going into the spring, that might improve a little bit. But depending on things, it looks like if we were to look back at some of the charts again, like this this didn't get that much better, right? Like even if you look at where did it go from January to February, like we were 96.26, then 96.43. So we're getting just a little bit better, a little bit better. We topped out at 97, and then it was just downhill from there. And so I imagine we might do the same kind of get better, and then we're going to start to level off for the summer, and then tail end of summer it goes back down. That's a pretty normal view for list to sold type data. So as you're working that in, remember that. And buyer side, that gives you an opportunity, right? If you're seeing a house and you're like, this is a little bit out of their price range, you know what? It might not be. You got that 5% gap there, so you can definitely work into that. And when you're listing, make sure you have that buffer. Make sure all the numbers can work, set those expectations. Okay, so the last thing that I wanted to do, and I don't know the best way to do this yet. I want to know two things from every single person. So I don't know if the best way is to text me, put it in this chat, or just call it out. But I am curious how many appointments you would like to set, and then what days you are going to be available to come work from the office as we are going to make calls and everything, do some marketing, all of that all week long. So, maybe let's try it the most getaway first. Let's go by voice. So I want to know how many appointments you want to set this week, like your goal for appointments. We're going to track this, by the way. And then what days you're going to come and participate in the office things. So, Elias, you're in my top left, so you're going first. How many
Yeah, that's
appointments
what
you
happens
want?
when your video's on and no one else's is, right?
Yes. Yes.
Well, I'm
Okay,
the
well,
most
hit me with
clueless
it.
and I'm the most clueless person here and the newest, I'm sure. Maybe not the newest, but I was just finishing my film that I've been slaving over and finally getting back into doing a lot more here.
Okay. Okay, well,
I think
what's the
if
appointment goal? You gonna
I think if I get one appointment this week, then I'll be good.
Okay. Any days you're gonna miss from some of the marketing and prospecting
Well,
days?
that depends on my health. I've got a really bad sore throat that's getting worse. Our family's been sick for a few weeks, and now I might be getting it.
Of course.
And my
Of
wife
course,
has an
that's how it
appointment
goes.
tomorrow, but I'll try to do it Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Okay. I'll put you down there. Okay. Kira, you're next on my screen. What's your appointment goal?
One.
Yes.
And I can come in tomorrow. We're still doing it tomorrow with the meeting and all.
Yep. We're gonna do this
Okay.
every single day.
I can come tomorrow. Wednesday I cannot, and then Thursday, Friday, my kid made it into a tennis open in St. George, so we're deciding if I'm going or not.
Ooh, okay.
So
Well,
I'm
if you're there
not
Friday, let's
sure.
hang out. I'm gonna be there in St. George too for a soccer tournament.
Oh,
So
yeah. Well, Grayson made it, so we're excited, but
congrats.
which is depending on dog watching for my degree.
Yeah.
We'll see. But for
Okay,
sure.
Callie, what's your appointment goal and when can you be here?
My appointment goal, I'm gonna go with one, but secretly I'm hoping I could do two because I haven't set any this year.
Okay.
So I'm not feeling ambitious. And then I'm planning on coming into the office Tuesday through Thursday typically. I'll be there today as well though.
Sweet.
And so yeah. And Kira,
Okay.
if you need a place to board your dog, I have the best boarder ever in Lehigh, and I will send you their info.
Thank you. There's 3 of them though.
Okay, Sam, you're up. What's your goal this week?
I'd like to do one appointment this week, and I'm actually at the office right now, so I'll probably be here Monday through Thursday.
Sweet. Okay, and last but not least, Jordana, what's your goal?
My goal is 0. We're going out of town, but next week I'm gonna be full force. So,
Okay,
but this week I will not be in the office, and my goal is 0 because we're gonna be out of town. I do have a goal to get another thing under contract though before I leave town, so mark me down for that.
that's a great goal to have. Okay,
Ben?
we're gonna get started here at 9:30, kind of around my office. I'm gonna be setting up Ignite. So Rise, if you're coming to Rise, Courtney Huber's talking about
Everyone
lead
should go.
follow-up.
Courtney is the best. Everyone should go.
And so, yes, if you need help lead follow-up, come down to that. If not, we are going to start on our phone calls. This is the DTD2. These are to your friends and family, people that you know, and we are following the schedule. So today, or this whole week, we are talking to, let's see, what's today, the 9th? We are talking to M and X. So the Morrises, and I don't think I can think of any X's. I don't know a single person that their last name starts with X. Xavier might be one of them. Ben,
Xander.
whoa, wait,
What's
Ben,
up,
I forgot
Cameron?
about you.
I'm here too.
Ben, what's your goal?
I'm gonna stick with one as well.
Okay. How about attendance wise? When are you going to be here?
Oh, I'll be there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday as well.
Cool. Okay. Then get in here. We're going to start calling. If you don't see me at 9:30, it's because I'm setting up. I will be right back to make sure that everyone is good to go. And then we're all going to jump on the phones, make some of those phone calls, have fun together, share our wins. If you want to, we can even set goals for number of conversations that you're going to have. That is the key metric that is going to lead to this appointments. So the more conversations, then the more likely you are to get an appointment. And these appointments, they don't have to be real. They are real, but they could be like, hey, I'm going to buy in a year or two, and you can set an appointment and have an appointment then. That is okay as well. If someone's like, I would love to sell, but probably next summer, like a year from now, type of an idea. Great. Let's meet. Let's talk about what needs to go on in your house. All of those things count for appointments. They don't have to be right now appointments. They can be, let's go and meet now so we can talk about the future type of appointments as well. Those count. So I want to get a little group together somehow, like maybe on WhatsApp, maybe a text chat or something going on so we can all be on the same page. We can call out wins and we can just have a good time all supporting each other. This is more of a team type aspect uh, that we're doing. So if you were on a team, these are the things that you would be doing. We're going to recreate that here because it gets success. So uh, go out, crush it, and I'll see you guys here at the office shortly. Talk to you soon.